Linki langsung saka YouTube iki yo. Ndi? Ndi?
Ini apa? Lah wis lekas kok.
Lah yo linki sing dibagikan ndi?
Iya
Iki.
kuwi to. Lah lho.
Terus aduh.
Jadi kan nek cara meneh. Nek gue pengen ngono. Nek gue pengen apa sini desktop murah tampil jadi gur GENSHIN IMPACT tak sinambe. Aku udah cara ini kan. Nek tak akhiri streamingnya.
Sik lagi. Halo, tes tes. Semik langsung di report iki jancuk kowean. Aman berarti suara mlebu. Oke. Testing misi. Update 2.5. Langsung buka Yaimiku. Satu, stack 2, stack 3, Jibler. Yaimiku termasuk hero slow. Oke. Misi baru. Ambil dulu. Cek mailbox. Hadiah update 600 primo. Gaskan misi. Suara game kekecilan. Oke, audio. Gak lah. Kan ngene wis iso.
Kan suara ini musuhnya gini.
Ya wis gak apa. Suara isih kecilian rahit. Tapi biasa banter. Banter biasa. Sisile suara suran po. Headset ya, Jo. Iya. Iya.
One client, two clients, three clients.
Nah, ya sebenarnya iki desktop anu dhewe nek rata anu kok
Wis paling jane.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo.
Tes suarane wis anu neh saiki. Suara udah masuk suara.
Huh?
is your fate. Let's light it up!
Gather!
Let's light it up! Let's light it up! I'm going in! See? Body and mind, witness the power of good.
Wow, there are so many of them! No wonder the Tenryou Commission needed help! Come on, Traveler, you can take them!
No longer. Torn to oblivion!
Bentar.
Shogun? Wait, no! Could also be A!
Suara Kimi kegedean malahan. Kim. Lah ya wis.
Oh, it's you. It has been a long time.
Tes.
Okay, so you sure made short work of them! That was
I'm making early preparations for what is to come. Last time we took a walk around Inazuma together, I witnessed the way the world is today. I was finally able to comprehend some things that I had never understood in the past. Since then, every time I encounter an obstacle in my thinking, I find myself having the urge to spend some time in the outside world.
makes sense. You must get super bored being stuck in there all the time.
Might I remind you that I am not here to amuse myself? Recently, I have observed a number of changes in the external world from the plane of Euthymia. The most serious of these being the attack on the sacred Sakura by numerous rift hounds. I considered this matter worthy of my attention, so I pursued them, and they led me here, where I happened to run into you.
Volume mic udah pol. Saya tak pol lagi ki. Tes
If the
lagi.
Shogun rather than I were to discover...
Hola.
Because she's just a...
Precisely. According to the rules I designed for her, matters of this nature are to be dealt with. Rift hounds attacking the sacred Sakura. It brings back bad memories.
A disaster?
Yes,
Setting suara.
500 years ago.
Tes.
a great catastrophe. Everything was engulfed in a pit. The monsters committed many atrocities. Their duty was to
Okay,
tear
pas.
open a passage through space.
Suara in game
So
pas.
you've heard of it. That's an episode of history that I am loath to recall. Maybe to you, but an excess of caution is...
Guess you can't argue.
Since we are both here for the same reason, from the traces they've left in the surrounding...
Paimon feels so safe when we're in... Oh yeah, after we've dealt with the monsters, we should
Quest
ask her to tell us more about...
Baal. Quest baru. Oke, cukup pas berarti.
Similar to the color when the sacred Sakura takes damage. Let's follow it. It should be this way.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Bahasa Barbie.
We are lucky. The damage is not too serious. The Yashiro Commission will be able to nurse the root.
This stuff that's flowing out, is it sap or something? And how come it's Huh? What's this? Could they be dead people? But why would...
Let's search the area. Perhaps we will find out.
I can't go on like this. Not when the other troops are counting on me.
What happened here? Could you tell us?
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Nggak
Run
bisa
quick while
bahasa
you still can.
Inggris.
The monsters will be
Gak
back.
enak voice over bahasa
And once you're in their
Indonesia.
sights, I'm telling you, there's no escaping them. We will defend Inazuma until our
Baca
dying
baca
breath.
subtitle Han.
You don't know? Inazuma is engulfed in darkness. Beasts and horrifying monsters are everywhere. They're merciless, ferocious. Every last trace of humanity's existence, I tell you. They'll devour it all.
But look, none of that seems to be going on around here.
Not right now, but they'll be back. Look, get out of here. The almighty Shogun is gone. I don't know how long we can hold out for. But if we abandon our hope,
Don't worry, I'm right here.
Skip.
it's the show. You're back. Please, we beg you. Only the glow of your supreme lightning can...
Calm down. The war you speak of is over.
Over. But
Look around you. The grass grows green and there are no monsters. Nor...
what? But how? Just moments ago, they were everywhere. I saw them tear my comrade to shreds with my own eyes.
Hey, calm down.
I think I understand. Yeah, thank you. Your Excellency. Thank you.
What's wrong with him?
Menghilang lagi.
He's gone.
Oke.
Paimon can't even...
If I am not mistaken, what we just saw was a samurai's memory that was the sacred sakura, an entity formed with strong filth. With purified filth quickly dissipates, and
So the memories of the ones that died are all...
yes, that soldier was one of the many thousands who made the ultimate sacrifice. Yes, the disaster in Inazuma caused me great concern. I felt that I had to step in before it was too late. But my friend, Kitsune Saiku, reassured me that I had nothing. I could tell that, although neither of us acknowledged it,
So... Ina's...
indeed, I never had the chance. But even then, Inazuma was left more devastated.
Hey...
Yes, all my martial might. But when I traveled around, moving forward inevitably invites further loss. But also,
Wah,
new and just
teman-temannya
think
udah
of that
melayu
soldier.
kabeh.
Despite all those who sacrificed themselves
Bosen ya,
back
bosen.
as Inazuma's god, warriors of the past, I will never forget you.
He's taking all this pretty hard.
Lanjut. Main sampai besok. Subatan anjay.
Expected, there are a load of rift hounds here too!
Leave them to me.
Sadar. Udah sampai malam lagi.
Shine down. Illusion shattered. Shine down. Inazuma shines eternal.
Oke, selesai.
Huh? Something seems wrong with A.
Why would you ask that?
Well, usually you'd pull out your sword and swish! Vaporize them all in one.
You are unduly concerned. I'm simply conserving. Although I have some understanding of the situation already, it could take an unexpected turn at any time. I must be prepared for anything. If there are more formidable monsters lying in wait in this area, I must make sure I have the strength to face them.
Ah, makes sense. Spoken like a seasoned shogun. The roots seem pretty badly damaged this time. We definitely need to tell the Yashiro Commission about this. Hey, the same light is leaking out again.
Furuyama? Is that you?
Almighty Shogun, what brings you back so soon? I thought you...
Fighting a battle in a distant...
Allow me to introduce Furuyama. Though blind,
Your Excellency, you shower me with praise. It sounds like the Almighty Shogun has brought... I'm afraid I'm unable to... After all, it's quite...
What should we do?
I see. So, they have fought their way this... Most of the residents in this neighborhood have already escaped. They wanted to take me with them, but it seemed rather pointless to me. And now the Almighty Shogun is here. I had imagined if this was something that even the Almighty... People flee out of it, but me, I have no such... The Almighty Shogun often speaks to me about her dream. Just listening to her stories, one thing she always says is, good things don't last forever. Everything changes. So you see, as bleak as things may be now,
Tidak seperti
I have
kata-kata
experienced... It won't be long, but I suppose it doesn't matter. Everyone says once this catastrophe is over, like... Oh, good. The Almighty Shogun comes to visit. One moment, I'll just...
Can't see a tea set.
Really? But it's always been right by my... I couldn't possibly have my...
don't worry about it.
Almighty Shogun, you're not going to...
This place is complicated. It's quite unlike the tea house in your memories. Leave it to us.
But... Well, okay. I can't decide whether it's a final regret...
Where should we go to find a tea set?
Oke,
Having a cup of tea isn't exact.
pergi ke kami satu. Cari teapot. Oke.
I'm also feeling...
It's the Traveler. And the Almighty How might I be of assistance, Your Ex...
I wish to borrow a tea set from the...
Oh, sure. Please step into the courtyard and have a rest, Almighty Shogun. Oh, and I'll inform my lord about your visit.
Be at ease. I'm not here to see Commissioner
No. I am your humble servant. I daren't think of my own convenience when the Almighty Shogun graces me with her presence. I'll deal with it right away.
Well, it's not often we have the chance to chat.
Right. Paimon wanted to ask that too.
I seldom had the time to drink tea. So, in the vast majority of cases, he may well have had an inkling about there being two Raiden Shogun. The philosophy of life that he shared with us just now, that was Makoto's view on reality.
You and Makoto had...
Indeed we did. In her eyes, the most precious things in this world were dreams.
Nonton aja
The
lah aku.
yearning for a better future held by... They are similar. When you came charging into the... Now, it seems like she was right. While I took the wayward path.
Wow. There sure was a lot going on beneath the surface.
Makoto saw a bigger picture than I did. In her view, an ambition is a... Makoto was more concerned...
That's...
To put it simply, I didn't understand at the time. I suppose what it comes down to, yes, it does. But in the last
Do you feel you're starting to
You have already witnessed, but now... I no longer cling to what was lost.
Almighty Shogun, I found a tea set. This one in particular.
It's quite beautiful.
You are too kind.
It's all good, sir.
Let us return. We are...
Gila, ini terlalu lama.
Hey, he wouldn't have gone looking for a tea set himself.
Or
So we won't get to drink his tea? We didn't even have a chance to say goodbye.
the information held in the ley lines is complex and well, I've watched Furuyama.
Cuma orang terpilih yang
The
bisa
tea is
mahir.
ready. Please give it a try.
Siap.
So many thoughts were racing through my head as I was brewing it. I'm not sure how to explain it. You're right. But the things we've seen today, I've been reminded of many people, too. Back at the Yashiro Commission, I kept the conversation reasonable. The events of 500...
She died in that disaster.
Yes. She went to... Unlike me, Makoto was no martial artist. Whenever But this time... Yes. She had already lapsed into unconsciousness by that point. So all I could do was... And it was there. Why did she go to It was there, and then...
That's
When I returned to Inazuma, That's exactly what everyone back... No one questioned it. And yet, its presence contrasted so starkly with the area as I remembered it. In the end, I simply had to accept that it was a miracle with the help of the sacred Sakura's power.
This is all really hard.
Yes. I once told myself that I would never speak of these events again. But even the tea that is most bitter to the tongue, and it's time I came to terms with it all.
Oh, while we're on the topic, since you
Sister? You mean to say that she was somehow involved in the Conria disaster?
based on what we've learned so far,
I'm sorry.
Jadi di
I
rumah
wasn't
main
there for the whole
Valorant
thing.
pas itu aja
And
Poder.
also-
Pas liburan tok apa?
But so,
oh, well, boy, both of you have experienced.
with this last cup of tea, thank you, Destiny.
We should go. Let's keep following the traces.
Very well. Based on my investigation so far, I believe this next pack of monsters should be the last.
Lanjut penelusuran jejak, masa lalu biarlah berlalu. Waduh. Semangat kuliahnya Kak Dara. Defeated. Sahid.
Once again,
Hey,
Widih.
there is no escape! fine.
Lagi.
There is no escape.
Ya ini disuruh mati.
Torn to oblivion.
Hey, maybe you should leave this one to us.
My apologies.
Don't worry about it. Just take a breather and get your strength back. We'll deal with the monsters. Look, that's the same light again.
Waktunya bernostalgia lagi. Siap.
Where am I? Who are you? Almighty Shogun, you're here too. Are you injured, Your Excellency?
I'm quite all.
We, the Shogunate Samurai, will defend the Shogun until the very end.
Come on, men. They're coming back for more.
Don't! It's too dangerous.
Danger is our duty, ma'am. If we were the kinds to shy away from danger, we never would have taken up arms to begin with.
No need to worry.
Is that a vision?
It certainly is. I know the gods are omnipotent, and their willingness to grant their power to humans means they have high. If the almighty Shogun is in trouble, now.
So that's how samurai of that era understood visions, huh?
Nobody knew where your excellency had gone, and we were starting to despair. But now we've found just the sight of you appearing before us once more has this hope is the light that will guide.
Everyone, on me!
We'll help too!
Huh?
Arwah
Affirmative,
lawan
but
wolf.
Protect the almighty Shogun!
I will have order. Crumble!
No, my sword! Let me weave you. I'm going in!
Solidify!
Rain outlines your face.
Caranya itu armor Zhongli piye pan? Tekan. Hold sway.
it seems like their attacks are finally over.
I've never fought so.
Thank you all.
Ojo
Are
ojo
you
gur
okay?
di etok.
Maybe you
Perlu
should keep
di tekan.
resting.
I'm fine. I feel much better already.
You fought phenomenally. It was truly awe-inspiring. The monsters will definitely come back. And when they do, it'll be more than a few Rift Hounds this time. Quickly, escort Her Excellency back to Ina's.
When everyone sees the almighty Shogun safe.
Well, what are you
We will stay here and guard against the monsters' advance. We are brothers in arms.
Just leave it to us. Fighting it, but the almighty Shogun, no matter what kind of threat faces Inazuma, we will always place our faith.
Thank you all very much. I should not have left it this late.
Don't worry, Your Excellency, with you leading us.
Glory to the Shogun. Glory to the Shogun!
They're gone.
It was both. The people's sacrifice has always caused the result being that in the centuries you could take the view, but even so, they are due a resolution.
Well,
Thank you for your comforting words. I used to think just like that samurai. But what Inazuma needs more than a warrior, even though I am utterly unlike Makoto, and can never become the person she was, I still need to do the... Yes, they are. As the Raiden Shogun they revere, I should not be...
Well said. Sounds the
Change will come to Inazuma. And with it, no matter how long it takes. Now that we've dealt with the Rift Hounds, this matter is halfway resolved. I will leave the Tenryo and Yashiro commissions to hand...
Alrighty then. It looks calm on the outside, but Paimon bets her emotions must be up. She seems to have changed. Huh? What's wrong, eh?
Aduh, aduh.
What's going on? Are you feeling unwell again?
My body... It looks like... the situation... No need. I need to go to the cave.
Why? What's it?
A battleground.
Masa lalu udah bilang kamu. Oke. Perang.
We're finally here. The entrance...
Whoa! Where'd that Torii gate come from?
This is a place I once sealed off with my own hands. It looks like she will no longer allow me.
Huh? What are you talking about? And who is she? Makoto?
Follow.
Where are we Paimon's... Whoa. This place... Look, it's another A!
Makoto.
We meet again, traveler. This body is an assistant to the one within, but it is also the guardian of the rules. Should the one within wish to stray from the rules, this body shall stand in her way.
Wait! Paimon knows that voice! Is that...
You have wandered the realm in my body, and you appear to have grasped the true essence of eternity. You believe your present self has greater certainty than your former self. Thus, you believe your present self is correct. But have you really been enlightened with new ideas? Or have you been degraded by irreversible erosion? I'm here to show you my answer. We are both warriors, and the dialogue we must now have shall...
Wait! Are you,
The discomfort I was experiencing earlier was caused by the Shogun rejecting my continued use of her body. As she indicates, once I started entertaining the idea of change, I became hostile in her eyes. But inside a realm of consciousness, I exist independently of her. She cannot affect me in this, though she is a puppet. The Shogun has her own consciousness too. When necessary, she appears here to confront me.
Paimon gets that everyone has their showdown with the Shogun?
The rules I set for the Shogun are...
with the Shogun?
No. The Shogun herself is the manifestation of my past ideals. The very foundation stone of eternity. I would not try to change her if it wasn't...
Isn't there any other way? Can't you talk it through or something? But
My form is a symbol of supreme majesty. It inherits A's pain. The pain of inevitable loss that every action undertaken is for the sake of determination, courage, love. Only rules shall remain Those were my thoughts when I created you. Now, they are towering obstacles that I have no... You wish to make yourself my enemy? I am your past, the everlasting law, the guardian of eternity. And I am she who promised a dream to her subjects. Ride an A! In the end, even the proud and mighty Oni maiden was cut down in disgrace.
Oh shit.
Though your blade has been cleansed of her blood and filth, never shall it shine as brightly as it once did.
Buset, sambil terus.
Weak. The eye sweeps the lands. Insolent. Strike dead. Illusion shattered. Inazuma shines eternal. The Kitsune Sakura blossom that once filled the skies fell to the ground as pitch black rain. As long as the ley lines flow, the relentless erosion of time will never stop.
She's completely recovered?
He shall perish.
Ulti lagi.
Remove all obstacles. Your verdict is decided. Pathetic. There is no escape. Weak. I shall not fall here. Illusions are but distractions. Shattered. The divine lightning that envelops all of Inazuma will fade silently into the clouds. There shall never be another. Never. For the rest of time. Inazuma shines eternal. Inferior. Pathetic. Weak. Now you shall perish. The eye sweeps the lands. Euthymia crumbles.
Have you finally defeated her?
It appears your martial prowess has not dulled. But how long can your will remain strong?
How the heck?
In this realm of consciousness, she was built to resist erosion. Her will is stronger than any other.
Then, does that mean this is gonna be a never-ending battle?
Maybe. But I have to prove to her that my present will is no product of erosion. If I don't do this, the Shogun's rules can never change. And this is my duty. No matter how long this battle may last. Months,
Nge-heal terus dia tadi.
years, centuries. And no matter how many times we must 500 years ago. Here in the present, they rely on their ambition to challenge wayward practices. Tear them out like the diseased wood of an old sakura tree, so that new, healthy
Dia
branches
ada
might spring
shield
to life
jadi
in their
nggak
place.
mati-mati.
It is about time
Terus
that
itu
I
juga
learned to
nge-heal
trust them.
juga.
I understand that. But if the dreams of which Makoto spoke are true, I fight for the everlasting future of Inazuma. However long the battle may last, It is but a drop in the ocean of eternity. I vow to the subjects of Inazuma during my absence.
But this means...
Pass on my words.
Shit.
Looks like we got kicked out. Oh, what do we do? She was making sense. And maybe this is the only way to change the Shogun's rules, but still...
Sudah tidak punya tubuh fisik lagi.
Right?
Okay.
Also, A can be pretty stubborn at times. What if she gets too obsessed with winning, and she forgets why she's there in the first place? It could happen. And then she might... Yeah, we should help her. Is there any way we can cut down how long she needs to spend in there? Or, you know, help her win... Well, whatever. We can't let it... Oh, but we also can't... Okay, well, first things first. We gotta find a way back in. Oh, come on, brain juice. Don't feel Paimon now. Oh, you're right. Who knows if she...
Huh?
Oh iya Miko. Okay.
Go! Someone's not in the best of moods. Let me guess. I hope you realize how lucky you are. If it was anyone else, I'd...
But, you're...
That was a figure of speech.
Oh, yeah. Something really big's happened.
Oh, okay, I see. So, A's decided to palm Inazuma off on the humans, while she goes off on her own to fight a fierce battle that doesn't even have an end date. Impossibly stubborn. Jumps straight to the most extreme course of act. You know as well as I do that she's always been like this. Rushed into it without thinking. Well put. So you seem to be under the impression that I am able to offer some sort...
Is she playing dumb? She's doing this on purpose, for sure.
Uh-huh. You're learning, little one. But really, the truth of the matter is that I don't know much more about Raiden Makoto's realm of consciousness than you do. All I know is that it's the foundation of the sacred Sakura, and from what I've heard, it's a little different from A's plane of euthymia.
Because Raiden Makoto is no longer alive?
Not just because of that. Anyway, we needn't worry about the details. First things first.
First thing first, kembali ke pintu masuk rahasia. Okay. Bitch.
With the wind. Now then, I always have my way to the outsider, the realm of... In other words, even though I can't pinpoint the exact spatial location...
So, it's abstract, but has a...
Yes, no need to try and understand it. Everything is turbulent. This is precisely why when...
What? Alright, well, Paimon, stand here then.
Suit yourself.
You... Paimon's had it up to here.
Oh, well, if you're quite sure, then of course. Oh, nothing. It just seems extraordinary. By the way, remember to focus constantly on your heart. Only a strong enough will can prevent... Well then, the door's open. Hop on in. I'll stay outside and provide what stability I can. I'll be ready to respond if anything happens. I'm placing my god in your capable hands. For my sake, and for Inazuma's, please. Bring her back.
Miko, you better know what you're doing.
That's enough chatter. Remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
Sangar.
You have returned. But how were you able to get back in? And how come you have not changed at all in all these years? This is a duel to remember. It is as if we have returned to the moment when the laws of eternity were first established. Your will over countless battles, not once have you lost, and never had I made all enemies of eternity stand for your firm commitment to enforce it. You bring honor to the... Now these two return once more to this
Nanti
space.
Julali fan. Oke.
An inevitable... Then, let this be our final duel. The
Joinnya
conclusion to
nugramin
that
alat
which
tuh.
began 500 years ago. Final duel? Stand back, traveler. I'm going to be the start of something new. The time our duels took to fight was long enough to witness the rise and fall of nations. The energy they consumed, great enough to vaporize the oceans and turn day into night. And the will they demanded, sufficient to penetrate minds and crush dreams. Yet, you have endured.
Terus baru ya gitu ya.
I will endure forever. Witness the final calamity. Shine down. Purge all obstacles. In illusion shattered. Eternity is in my hands. Transcend all constraints. There is no escape. The will I carry within me will never be eroded nor destroyed. In spirit. This, I believed you were incapable of transcending the past. But it seems my belief was based... But a will that cannot be eroded. You need not worry about the future. I know your power more than anyone else. Yet, my reason... And whenever I think of this, I feel something stirring within Muso Ishin. The blade that I inherited from Makoto seems to be trying to guide... I noticed it also. Just now in the heat of battle, it seemed to unleash a new and unfamiliar... This power is beyond the limits of... This blade belonged to Makoto. Perhaps it can only respond to me with its full power. It was at once a familiar feeling, and a strange one. You have my approval. Your present will is not the product of erosion. I shall no longer stop from this day forth. This body will remain your assistant. I won't design any more rules that can never be changed. You used to represent my past. Makoto never saw me as a fearless weapon. You truly have changed. I suppose this is what humans call... I understand. I shall become your shadow. just as you were once Makoto's shadow. The duties I perform, but as a warrior, I look forward to... It was simply a new experience for me. One that is worth reliving.
Have you
Hello, A. And greetings, those who have come to... I am Raiden Makoto, the previous Electro Archon. Makoto? I'm so happy. You've come so far. I left a faint fragment of my will in Muso Ishin, so that in the moment that you... a convoluted way to reach you, but... Well, you held such deeply... There was no time to wait for you to... But... You never mentioned this to me. Everything happened so sudden. I've always felt terrible for... I should have been the one to impart these ideas to you. Did you know what was about to happen? I had some sense of it. That place... In my present form, I can no longer perceive time. I don't know how long we have been separated before, but I know that this must... Don't look down on... See, it was with this possibility in mind that I left a parting gift. Here, take it. But it is you who must take the most important step.
The light turned into a seed?
The miracle tree that blesses the people, in this moment new to the world and yet to be known. When to plant it, where it shall bloom. She who brings it into being must let her heart and dreams decide. Grant it life, eh? Is it really? Eternity extends time into infinity. Dreams illuminate each moment within. When both shine in unison, the sacred Sakura blooms from the darkness, finally free from the clutches of the heavenly principles. Now the nightmare has dissipated, and reality is made whole. The vision we both yearn for is still further ahead. My only regret is that I cannot witness Inazuma's future. Nor can I walk this journey with you. Do you know, A? I am so happy right now, because my final wish has now come true. Your polearm once protected me from countless calamities. For this, I've always felt indebted to you. Though I could never repay you in full, this sacred Sakura will buy you some time until you are ready to awaken and embrace the new.
Akhir.
What do you think? Did it do the trick? This time,
Giveaway.
it really
Bang.
is goodbye, eh?
Langsung. Nggak iso no kan.
Goodbye, Makoto.
So the A of the present planted the sacred Sakura in the realm of consciousness, and it took root in the Inazuma of the past. No matter what you make of it, it's quite incredible.
All of this is thanks to Makoto's power. Eternity is a concept intimately connected with time. When you begin to touch on eternity,
A place where time is meaningless, and perhaps that is the reason. And yet, that sense of disorder.
I don't fully
Well,
I know what you mean. Without the sacred Sakura,
I know you've always you've tried in the past to prove to me that there's a connection between the
no. But
But don't you think that tree looked a lot different than how it does now?
The sacred Sakura is within my purview at the shrine, so obviously I get to prune it exactly how I like it.
Ugh.
I'm joking. That tree has been through a lot since it first sprouted, and obviously, it's fair to say that very little time passed between the traveler, if I'm guessing correctly. At that time, I could sense, suffice to say, fortunately, your will was strong enough that the flow of turbulence.
Does that mean it wasn't by chance?
I thought that the flow of my first thought was, but you two have my.
Hey, how?
My body has fully recovered.
Always thrilled to hear you're in good health. But after all,
I only heard her. I'll be fine. I have to say, it's all thanks to her. I just planted a seed.
Yeah, it was thanks to
Thank you.
today at Makoto and you.
It's rare to hear such comforting words.
Oh, come on.
Makoto said the.
Great minds think alike, hmm? I wonder, does that qualify me to maybe take the position of actually, no, forget that.
We will have to end the frivolities there. There is the Shogun and I will closely review the Inazuma of today to find out where things. After that, I will
Really?
I am no longer pursuing an eternity defined by stasis. In which case, I don't doubt that many challenges lie ahead for Inazuma. I'm looking.
Nice. Bos baru. Waduh. Cek resin. Habisin resin dulu. Sekali daily. F3. Misi pagi. Terus lanjut ke Konda Village. Ngobrol-ngobrol sama si bapak tua. Lanjut daily kedua, angin-angin daily 3. Save energi buat di sini.
No, my soul!
Order guide.
Sedikit turun dari yang kemarin.
Gather!
Nice. Tinggal satu misi lagi. Line up.
I...
See.
Stand clear.
Stabilize!
Absorption test. Animal test 6308.
Daily selesai. Lanjut panen crystal fly.
Can I go catch up on...
Biar nggak lari.
And away I go!
Buat panen crystal fly cukup di sini udah dapat banyak. Bisa buat seharian. Dua. Satu lagi di sebelah sini.
Make my escape.
Satu lagi.
I'm out of here.
Sip. Come on, start. Ya. Ngapain, Der?
Can't touch me.
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing.
Lanjut cari Mora. Panen Mora dulu habis ini lopak.
You want?
Oke, pindah sini.
neutralized.
No, my sword! Go! Time to act. Higher, higher, hands on fire!
Solidify!
No, my sword!
Oke.
Huh?
Cek ora cek. Thailand 2.500.000. Oke. Lanjut terbang. Oke. Primo udah ada 1.000 tak.
This is order.
No, my sword!
I got careless. Picked the wrong test subject.
Body and mind.
Crit 57.000.
No, my sword! Huh?
Nice. Resin udah habis. Cek malam 29.000. Oke. tinggal yang ini. Ambil dulu tasnya buat besok. Streamnya udah selesai.